Oh boy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see, it's very cloudy out here today, Sunday, September 11th. Shout out to those that was affected, which we all were affected by uh, the terrorist act on September 11th, 2001. I think it's, what is it, 21 years now? But shout out to those people. Um, as you can see, it's very cloudy out here today on this Sunday morning. What I really want to talk about was the Ville reunion. What a success. Let me start off by giving my shout outs real quick, as many people as I can. Shout out to Big Wade for making it happen with the grilling of the main table for the reunion. Shout out to Myra, Wan, trying to remember all the names. Gleep, Malo, Butter, Laura Lynn. Shout out to all you guys for sitting around the round table, figuring out how it's going to go down. Everybody did their part, and it was a huge success, in my opinion. You got the people out yesterday. New faces, a lot of new faces. I was impressed with the new faces. And of course the old faces as well. Shout out to my big sister Rose for doing her thing with our kind of personal family reunion at our tent. Shout out to my cousin Terry, Big Sydney Mark, for doing all the grilling for us. I don't know if y'all saw our cake. We got a nice big cake made. That was fantastic. Shout out to Gina, Stacy. Man, I can go on and on. Big T. Shout out to my girl Steenie. I saw Steenie yesterday. That was huge. I didn't see Steenie last year, but I got to see Steenie this year. And I was very happy to get that done, because that was one of my goals for the reunion, and I got that done. Shout out to Champ Jones. Shout out to Mamie Bell for being an icon in the world of Stowe Village. Shout out to Big Tree, Ronnie Perry. Shout out to the Waltons, all the Waltons from up Hampton Street. They know who they are. Shout out to the Hendricks, Crystal Hendricks and April. Crystal didn't come, but April Hendricks came. Shout out to Gwen Oliver. That was a good one, because I forgot all about Gwen Oliver. Now that's old school for me. That's, the early 80s, Baba School and all that type of stuff. Shout out to Lenore. Shout out Lenore Pierce Lee. Shout out to Lily Bell. Shout out to Sherry Smith, Ladybug. She was there. Man, I can go on and on. And of course the regulars. Did I say Butter name? Shout out to Butter. Shout out to Jazzy John. Debbie Baxter. Luce that used to work with the housing authority. She's a very integral part of the success of Stowe. Shout out to that drill team. I don't know exactly where they were from, but they came through and did their thing. That was a nice gesture by them. Bring back some memories of when our drill teams used to do their thing back in the 90s. Shout out to Laura Lim with being a part of the committee as well, and selling of her books. I got to go through those books. Y'all know I like reading books, so I got to go through those books. Some new readings for me. Who else? And it was a beautiful day. Oh man, that's one thing I was praying for, a beautiful day. I was like, man, I got these shirts with the date on them. I said, we can't push this back. We can't move it around. We can't do nothing. Man, it better ain't no damn rain date on these shirts. Shout out to Dorelli. I don't know what happened. I think I got 3 shirts, but Dorelli, I talked to her about a week ago, and she had a family emergency to attend to. Because I was trying to get her a shirt. She was one of the first people she was the first person to actually cash at me the shirt. Shout out to her. Shout out to, I call her Sherry Cummings. know she got a married name, but I call her Sherry Cummings. She purchased this shirt. Trying to pack this all in at one time. Did I say Champ Jones? Shout out to Champ Jones for the award. Appreciate that. Shout out to the others that received the Champ Jones awards. Who else? Shout out to Tough Tote. He provided a lot of food. Kiki Jenkins. Let me get y'all. I don't want to say his government. Kiki Jenkins. Shout out to him for providing a lot of food. He took care of the community as he always did. Shout out to him. Gotta show him some love. Who else am I missing? Shout out to DJ Jamal. Did I say Jamal's name already? For putting out Enigma, for providing the music. The music was on point. The music was on point this year. Let me know of any changes that need to be made or some additions that could be done. I'm all for constructive criticism. I don't take it personal. I want the people to feel comfortable at these events. I want them to make suggestions. I mean, we have a committee, but I don't want to be the brainchild, or we don't want to be the brainchild of this thing. We want some feedback for those that attended and for those that didn't attend it. Sometimes people want to say, man, y'all should have did it in July, or you should have did it for Labor Day, or you should have did it for Memorial Day. Can we push it back to October? Who knows? So we're looking for suggestions. This shirt situation, got to tighten that up. I was part of that. We got to tighten it up. We want shirts, we want different colors. First of all, what I recall is the colors of the veil as of lately, from the 90s on, was burgundy. It could be burgundy and yellow, it could be burgundy and white, but those were the colors. So that's why I focused on having some burgundy in the shirts. I know people asking for pink shirt. Yeah, y'all got yellow shirts, and so that's something that needs to be talked about. Shout out to Myra. She was dressed head to toe in burgundy, all veil stuff, representing very well. So yeah, we can talk about the shirts. We can talk about the food. We can talk about the seating arrangement. Talk about the music. Whatever you guys, want to provide some feedback. I am all for constructive criticism. It doesn't affect me at all. As I say, I'm down to make it right, make it better, make it bigger and better. So I'm all for the criticism. I know some people might get offended by what somebody said about something. Please, people, I don't care if you have to inbox me personally, let me know, and I can help out with that. As you guys see, I had to go over to Jamal a couple times because people were asking me questions about things, and whether it was about the bathrooms or something else, and I just, I had to wanted to get through with use a truck to get through to get a grill. Some things we gotta tighten up, rearrange, do better, or whatever. So we'll get all this stuff right for next year. The talk is already on for September. I don't know what the date will be in September. I think it looked like we're always doing it now lately, the second Saturday in September. All I can say, the weather was great. Wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. Man, we could have stayed there all night almost. It was dark out there and people were still out there. But of course we're in the parks. Parks closed at dawn. They closed at, they don't got no lights. They ain't flicking on no lights so you can keep on partying. So that was a good thing. Shout out to those that went to Chevron thing down at his the lounge. I don't know if it happened or not. I went straight home. I was tired. I've been up for hours and for days getting these shirts sold, and shout out to everybody that bought a shirt from me. I was happy to see the people with the shirt on that I was selling. Shout out to Lil Juan Perez, my last customer. I think I had a small or a medium left, and I talked to him when a reunion was first announced. He was down in downtown. Oh, cool. Tell me when a reunion is. All right, I'll tell you. take my phone number. Gave me his phone number, and I think we exchanged phone numbers. So where I was at? Oh, I was at Salsa on Pratt Street Friday night the other night. And my phone rang. I said, "Damn!" And I put him in as Lil Juan Perez from the Ville. And I looking at my phone, his name popped up. I said, "Oh shit! I forgot about Juan." And let me see what Juan up to. Hey, cool, bitch, Juan, you remember me? Blah blah blah. I said, "Come on, Juan. I know who you are, brother. I know exactly who you are. Oh, I ain't forget about the reunion. I hope you got me a shirt." I'm like, "Damn, Juan, I think I sold out all them shirts. But I think I had one medium left. I don't know, I guess medium wasn't a wanted size or something like that." I said, "Juan, I think I got one left. Let me go home and check." And I had one medium left, and I held it for Lil Juan because I was very impressed with him calling me. I was very impressed with him showing up. So I had to take care of Juan. And he paid for it. And he paid for that. That was impressive as well. But anyway, let's continue to do it. We got to keep the Ville name alive. Make it happen. It was home for many of us. Shout out to those that didn't come. I keep telling y'all worried about what other people gonna say, who you beefing with. None of that. We didn't have none of that. So if you didn't come, you missed it again. You missed it again. I'm telling you, we do not play no games up there. We ain't security. You do your thing. Shout out to my nephew, Chad. Chad Money showed up. That was impressive. That was surprising. Shout out to him for showing up. But we take you as is. No hard feelings. No judgment. Nothing. We are one family. We've been doing this. We've been doing it with no problem. We all know who we are. We all know what we had, what we did, what we doing, whatever it is. With shout out to Cal Sean Towns. I call him not my favorite counselor, but my best counselor. Shout out to him. Like I said, take you as is, no matter what. Shout out to Big Pork. I didn't connect with Big Pork enough, but he was there. Shout out to Chris Chapman was at Fugal Bass. He was, I think, Robert. Shout out to Robert. Bobby Black. Shout out to him. I think he told me he was in Buffalo. Fugal Bass was in Buffalo, I think he said. That's about it. Shout out to the Pettifords. Shout out to the Tallies. Shout out to the Perrys, the Crumptons. Shout out to Crystal Falls. Shout out to, I said Maria. She provided the shirts when she assisted me in selling. Shout out to the Chandlers. My cousin Bobby Perry. Man, I can go on and on, but so many names I'm trying to remember as I'm walking here. What else am I forgetting? I don't want nobody to get offended. If I forgot your name. I'm trying to get everybody in. I think I covered a lot of people. But yeah, it was a good time. Did I say Lucius? Shout out to Lucius for flying up for the weekend. Who else? Philip Baxter, Jose Torres, all the Maris. Who else? I don't know. But anyway, it was a good time. I'm all for the criticism. Hit me up in my inbox. Shout out to my cousin Shotgun, my other cousin, did I say Barbara, and my oldest cousin Dean. Shout out to all the kids in my family, the grandkids that showed up. Shout out to baby Blaze. She had a good time. Who else? But anyway, let me end this video and Shout out to my daughter. My daughter was there. This is her first reunion. Charisma, she showed up. Shout out to Shamia, she showed up. This was her first one. Shout out to the Asbury, Stacy, Kurt, and Steven Swamp Rats, what I call them. I don't think Fleet was there. Shout out to their mother. Their mother, Jenabelle, was there. Shout out to her. Like I said, I'll be on here all day. But we had a good time. We had a good time. As I said, I accept the constructive criticism. I don't know if my team does, but I do. Shout out to Brenda Canby. Speaking of Brenda Canby, that is her son-in-law right now. That is her son-in-law. Shout out to her. She was there. Shout out to Sissy. She was there. Did I say Sheila Sims? If I didn't, shout out to Sheila Sims. She was there. Man, I can go on and on, but I gotta end this video. Anyway, I'm out. Take care. Love you guys. Appreciate. And for those that got pictures, please post them on the Facebook page, Stowe Village Family and Friends. Remember when? Post those pictures on the page. I'm gonna be stealing them off your page anyway. I'm try to make a little video out of it or something. But post your stuff. Post your stuff. Other than that, one love. I'm out. Did I say Wade? Yeah, I said Wade. Tommy Tola. Whoever else, man. I'll be going on for days. I've been on here for over 16 minutes. But anyway, I'm out. Gotta finish my walk and get back home. I think I need some rest. I'm out.